If you didn't find your perfect Texas tiny home community in part 1, you are in luck. We have more incredible places you might want to check out. From waterfront parks to mountain-inspired retreats, these next communities offer even more options for downsized living with serious style. Welcome back to part 2 of our Texas Tiny Home Community series. In this video, we're going to highlight 10 more communities in Texas that I think are worth checking out. This video is part of the larger series that I'm doing on tiny home communities across the U.S., state by state, and it'll cover a variety of communities with a range of lot rent prices. Some more affordable than others, and others are located in RV parks, so that's perfect if you want a shorter stay to just try on tiny. You are going to notice I don't mention the lot prices in the video. Check the description for a link to each community so you can get the most current pricing, or click the QR code that'll bring you to a giant list of tiny home communities that I am collecting, including the ones you'll see here. If you want more content on tiny homes or ADUs, check out rearon.com or join the ADU and tiny home community group on Facebook. I'll link both of them in the description. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Erin. I'm a real estate agent, passionate about alternative housing because I understand what is going on in the real estate market. We need smaller options. I create content to help you learn more about ADUs and tiny homes through 2 different YouTube channels. I'll link the other one in the description. So if you're looking to downsize, find a tiny home community, or retire tiny, you came to the right place. Let's jump into the next 10 tiny home communities I want to share. Next up, we're going to Cedar Creek, Texas, and that's where we're going to find the Bluebonnet Tiny Home Village. It's a community set in the peaceful countryside. The residents enjoy the best of both worlds, quiet rural living with easy access to Austin just down the road. This pet-friendly village opened in 2019 and it's got 50 spots, and it's designed for connection and sustainability. It offers lots for RVs or tiny homes, and you can lease on a short-term or long-term basis, so it's really flexible. It's got wide Texas skies overhead, and they do focus on the community. It's really perfect for anyone that is looking to embrace that simpler lifestyle with neighbors who also value that same thing. If you're looking for a place that balances serenity with accessibility, the Bluebonnet Tiny Home Village could be your next home base in Hill Country. Now we move on over to Terrell, Texas, and find the Bluebonnet Ridge RV Park and Cottages. This is a community where true Texas hospitality meets that resort-style living. It's just 30 minutes east of Dallas. The 64-acre property offers something for everyone. You can enjoy tennis, a pickleball court, a pavilion with a fireplace. They've got a sparkling swimming pool, a 5.5-acre fishing lake, an adult hot tub, horseshoe pits, fitness center, laundry facilities, and even a camp store. Each site comes with full hookups, a concrete patio, and Wi-Fi. They've got lots of shade trees, so it creates a low-maintenance lifestyle with all those essentials built in. Now, this property has a tiny home section, which is adults only, and it's called The Retreat at Bluebonnet Ridge. So that's definitely something you want to check out. Whether you're here for the night, a season, or if you want to make this your permanent home, Bluebonnet Ridge is designed to blend simplicity, comfort, and community in a beautiful country setting. Our next community is over in Mineral Wells, and it's the Grove Tiny Home Community. It's tucked away on 10 wooded acres just west of Fort Worth. It is one of the newer communities, and it's in phase 1, but when phase 2 is complete, it's going to have a total of 14 leased spaces. It's a retreat that offers the perfect balance of serenity and community. You can bring your own tiny home and enjoy that quiet, natural setting surrounded by huge trees while still being close to all those conveniences of town. I personally am just completely in love with the amount of trees on the property. I am a huge tree fan, and I can only imagine what sitting in the shade on a breezy afternoon would be like over there. The Grove's designed for those who do want simplicity and connection with that slower pace of life, but they don't want to sacrifice any of the modern comforts. So it's more of an intimate, peaceful place if you want to put down roots and truly embrace tiny living in Texas. Next up is the Bird's Nest Tiny Home Community in Cumby, Texas. And it's a retreat that's about an hour from Dallas. It's a smaller community on 5 acres and has 14 rental spots, but they do have full hookups with water, septic, and lawn care. So that is going to create an easy and really just affordable way to live tiny. You can bring your tiny home with you. So homes kind of create an art display over there. I think what truly sets it apart is the purpose, though. The Bird's Nest is a woman-centered community built to provide both independence and support. So no boys allowed. The residents share meals in the outdoor kitchen. They look after one another during life's ups and downs and host workshops to learn new skills from power tools to home repairs. The sense of care is so strong that new residents are going to go through an interview process because they want to ensure that everyone adding to their community is the right fit. They've got gardens, fire pits, chickens, and a spirit of togetherness. The Bird's Nest, it's more than a place to live. It is a safe, empowering community where women thrive together. Next up in Azle, Texas is Briar's Creek Cottages. This is a tiny home community tucked just outside Fort Worth. The neighborhood's designed with connection in mind. So instead of long driveways and fences, you're going to find charming cottages that are clustered around shared green spaces. So that's going to encourage neighbors to gather and build those friendships. Here you have options. You can bring your own tiny home and rent a lot, or move right into one of those on site that's available for rent. Either way, you're going to be part of a neighborhood built for connection, with homes gathered around green spaces, and encourage the neighbors to meet and mingle. At Briar's Creek Cottages, it's not about just finding a home, it's about finding that community. Next up, we're staying in Azle and going over to the Pines RV community. It's a 130 site property where the tiny home section is called the Timbers. It lets you transform resort style living into your everyday life. It's an 18-acre gated community and gives you tremendous flexibility when it comes to going tiny. Here, you can bring your tiny home with you. You can choose one of their rent-to-own tiny homes, or even rent one of the tiny homes that is on site. The Timbers offers spacious skies. It's got forested scenery and everyday conveniences like high-speed internet, on-site laundry. It's got a community space and, of course, dog-friendly areas. So whether you're parking your own home or stepping into one of their rent-to-own tiny houses, the Timbers is going to provide you a peaceful, welcoming place to put your roots down. Our next community is located in Royse City, Texas. This is the Royse City RV Park and Tiny Home Community, and it's where peaceful country living meets comfort and convenience. It's just 4 miles south of Interstate 30 at the Buc-ee's exit. It's a 10-acre property that is shaded by native trees, so instead of traffic, you're going to hear the birds singing, you're going to see the livestock grazing that are on the nearby ranches. You can bring your RV or tiny home with you and enjoy a spacious site. They've got a washateria with showers that also doubles as a storm shelter. They've got thoughtful amenities like a fenced dog run for your furry companions or a 3-acre pasture where they can run off leash. They do have monthly leases available for their sites. The Royse City RV Park offers the perfect blend of quiet country charm and easy access to town. Our last community is in Bertram, Texas. This is the Shilo RV and Tiny Home Village, and it's a community designed with nature in mind. It's about an hour outside of Austin, and from the very beginning, the vision here was different. Not a giant slab of concrete lined with RV slips, but a peaceful retreat that preserves the land's natural beauty. At Shilo, you're going to find 7 slips per acre, and so that's going to give each of the residents their own private piece of nature. More than 80% of the trees have been left in place, so your home, whether it's an RV or a tiny house, is surrounded by greenery and quiet instead of pavement and noise. It's a community built for people who value space, privacy, and a close connection to the outdoors. They do have a community kitchen, a gathering area, a fire pit, and they do, of course, welcome your 4-legged friends. Shilo RV and Tiny Home Village proves that you don't have to give up nature to enjoy the conveniences of tiny living. So as you can see, Texas is full of options when it comes to living small, and these communities show how different and fun tiny home life can be. I hope you learned something from today's video. If you want to help support the mission to advocate for tiny homes and ADUs, give the video a like, share it with a friend. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on some of the upcoming communities that I want to show you. If you have any thoughts, please leave those in the comments. If you've got a tiny home story to share, or if you happen to live in tiny home community, I'd love to connect with you. I've got a way to get in touch with me in the description. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm really having a great time exploring these communities with you, and I will see you next time.